Okay, here goes nothing. Welcome to Miss Lawrence's online science teaching extravaganza. This message is for all of my students. You're going to have specific instructions in the Google Classroom for your particular class. But I just wanted to say a few things to everybody before we get started with this thing. I want to tell you what my goals are for this time. For these 3 weeks, I need us to keep learning. We're not done. We've got more to learn. I want us to stay flexible, and if possible, I want us to have some fun. So those are what my goals are for going forward. The flexibility is obviously going to be important. You have a schedule in your Google Classroom, or you will within the next day or so, of what I think is going to happen, what assignments I think we're going to have, in what times, but we're going to have to stay flexible. Literally, no one alive has ever lived through anything like this before, and so nobody knows exactly how this is going to go. You stay in communication with me, and I'll stay in communication with you. In terms of communicating with me, how can you do that? You've got my email address, my Caddo email address. You all should be in Remind. You all should be in Google Classroom. You can communicate with me through those methods. If you'd like to communicate more face-to-face, we can set up Zoom meetings one-on-one. Lots of ways that we can do this. Just let me know how I can help you. When it comes to how I can help you, communicate all of that with me. If you weren't able to get all of your books at school on Friday, or if you didn't take the school up on the offer of checking out a Chromebook and you wish that you had, get in touch with me. Let's see if there's still something we can do about it. I gave you all the survey about internet access, so I have an idea of who may have trouble. If you end up having problems and you're not sure I know, over-communicate rather than under-communicate. I will do whatever I can to get you the resources that you need to be successful. The last thing I want to say before I sort of sign off for now is that I'm going to depend on your honesty and integrity as we go through this process. It's going to be really tempting and really easy to use resources beyond what I've asked you to use in assignments that you're going to have here. I'm going to ask you to be the people that I hope you are. I'm going to ask you to act with character and integrity and do what you would do if you were sitting in my room with me. And if you do that and we keep that up, I think we can have a good time with the cat walking through the frame as rarely as possible. Thank you, Maggie. And we will hopefully see you all on April 14th.